Ah. Ding, 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 ding. Hola, ¿cómo está? Something konnichiwa. Okay. There we go. And there she go. Go, go. They're like, there she go. With a wind, rock up in the building. Okay, so hey there, happy Jupiter Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Jupiter Day Charm / Carper reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Jupiter Day Charm / Carper reading, I'll be channeling with their Archangel Michael, Spring, Nicholas, High Skin, de-escalated. If you look up Archangel Michael, you see that he's the Archangel of protection. He is one who is like God. He is a he's a warrior. He is the Archangel of Justice, and if you ever look him up or whatnot, you see that he has a sword in his hand and he's defeating the devil. And then I asked Archangel Michael, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. Number 3 came up. I see that as communication. I see that as awareness. I see that as those that you mingle with, your environment that you frequent. What else? Social media, social norms, society, influence, and how any of this can have influence on you or anything else. And then Archangel Michael said, anyone in a dire space, if there is a dire energy situation in general, Archangel Michael paves a way for ascension, for better, for peace, rest, and to make it new. He also ascends, transforms, moves something from a negative space or situation to a better one. He makes sure it is a safe, secure space to express the innocence, child expression, and to rest. So that's there with Archangel Michael for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Jupiter Charm / Carper reading. If you hear an extra sound in this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I don't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's. Oh, put it over there. Jupiter Charm / Carper reading. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Will be walk up in a building. It's like, here she go. Go. Okay. So we have two topics for this week's Jupiter Charm Sex Crockery. I was starting with the first one. The second one I'm gonna do. The first one I'm gonna do is just charms, and the second one I'm gonna do charms, and I'm gonna clarify it with a card. So let's begin. Oops. Sorry. Okay. So for this week's Jupiter Day Charm Sex Crockery reading, the first topic is they're like, there she go. 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 Okay, go. We have here owl. Owl, yeah, owl, the bad mean, omen, the bad meaning, and it has the number sequence 789, and it says it is a struggle, a battle to ascend, to move forward. This may be due to your own self-sabotaging, self-limiting mindset, energy, and behavior. So we gonna give up just like that? Okay. I'm not, but you just gonna give up like that? That's crazy. I don't care how hard it is. I need to get the out. Anyways, we have here also Dagaz, Dagaz, and it says dawn, breakthrough, awakening, embarking on an enterprise. It's the time to go, if you would like. Oh, I am the ultimate. You are the ultimate. Divine intervention, all that stuff. So yeah, God, the universe, the ultimate, whoever, whatever, it is saying you can go. It's up to you. And if you don't ascend, that's your problem because, yeah. So let's go to the second topic. They're like, there she go. Go. I was not understanding the contrast of the two topics when I was reading it. Now I get it. That makes sense. Now to the second one. Let's see what's going to come up. And it will clarify with a card. All right, so for this week's Jupiter Charm / card reading, the second topic is stagnancy. The first card to come out, I think it's Manaz, M-A-N-N-A-Z. M-A-N-N-A-Z. Manaz. And it says mankind, the self, friends, enemies, and social order. Something with like the self in comparison to like everybody else or the group or something like that. You could be your own enemy. Externally, those that the area that you frequent, those that you're around, the society, all that stuff, the social norms could be an enemy. It could be the whole thing of like, that's crazy. I did say something like that. That you don't have to take everything that is thought. There could be projections, and you know, like I guess, and I'm trying to say it in a nice way because I had to learn how to not take projections as well. Just basically that. We have here Bull, the bad omen, the bad meaning. It says blinded by loss, hurt, possibly in love, moving and doing things, intentions out of anger, anxiety, fear, negative emotions, vengeful, acting without reflecting first. Reflect in love before making decisions and movement. Yeah, I don't know, yeah. You have your patience, which is a noun meaning the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, delay, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. What is going on? I was practicing that today, though. And then the patience stuff, because like, and it wasn't too bad because I don't know, things were flowing. It wasn't too bad. A train, I was heading somewhere, and a train, you know, when the train comes, you have to stop. And I'm like, instead of me being like, dang, like hurry up, like this is a long ass train. I literally parked the car and I sat there, and it's crazy. The train was going towards the sunset, and I was like, oh, okay. And I did my breathing, and I was just watching the train going towards the sunset. And then before I knew it, it was the end came, and I was like, okay, back to work. I don't know. Then we have here Mercury, the planet Mercury, and it rules Gemini, and it also rules Virgo. So what's it called? There could be something like messages. Sometimes, like when I see Mercury, I think about. It's very funny. I said that too. I think about what I was just talking about. I think about movement and stuff like that. I think about driving cars, transportation sometimes. Yes, messages. What else is Mercury? Thinking, thoughts, and all that stuff. So there could be something about mindset, thinking, thoughts, all that stuff. Um, and it's so hilarious because I really don't mean to sound so cliche, but there's something about thoughts and stagnancy, like, and that is projection and all that stuff. And then I was thinking to myself, because I've also been practicing, like, before I even put anything into my mouth to digest and eat and nourish my body, I usually use my Reiki or whatnot to infuse healing energies into the food and into the drinks and anything that I ingest. And I don't know, I just like I don't know how to explain it. I just not, and I don't want to say imagine it. I just like with my mind and with the touch and the Reiki, I just infuse energy in there. So there's something with that too. But yeah, mm, I really don't want to sound cliche, y'all. Y'all gotta move in love, period. Or there's gonna be stagnancy, okay? I get what people are going through, blah 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 blah, but it is what it is. Like I said, the energy doesn't give a dang. Um, yeah. I feel like people literally don't like me a lot because like I don't want to fall into the word spells and the thought spells. And when I'm upset or I'm sad and stuff, like I pick myself up and I like snap out of it. So, and I just don't want to. I don't want to flow with the negativity. I don't want to, because I know the cycle it brings up and the loops it brings up into my life, and that's not fair to me. Um, and then like just an example too, like everybody at work is like, oh, it's a Monday. So everybody's just going with, oh, it's a Monday, and just having weird attitudes because, oh, collectively, it's a Monday. And instead, one of the teachers, I just said, hey, whatnot. And then I'm trying to break small talk because I feel like it could manifest BS and I don't like it. So I was talking to him and he was like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm great. How you?" And no, he was. I think I was like, "How you doing?" He said he's great, and then he said how I was doing, and I was like, "I'm great." And then I was about to fall into the whole thing of like, it's Monday, even though I don't believe in that at all. But I caught myself and I was like, it's Monday and I would like to change it to being the best. Or I'm summarizing what I said, but I watched how I said it. And he was like, "Yeah." He was with it. He was like, "Yeah, I agree. Like, no matter what, we're gonna try to make it the best." Or when I was like, "Yeah, I'm not trying to fall into that like, oh, it's Monday energy. Like, I don't believe in that." So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that too. That's it for this week's Jupiter Transit card pull reading. The second and last topic, stagnancy. If you're like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me separate and tiny books will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out, y'all. Oh no, not yet.